Alright guys, welcome back. Out here doing a little bit more striper fishing today, and they're just starting to bust. It is 20 degrees out here right now. Our eyes are freezing up, our reels are malfunctioning, and the stripers are already starting to bust. We didn't even know this would be a good day. But it looks like it might be if our eyes don't keep freezing up on us. And every one of my eyelids is frozen up. But we're gonna do our best. See if we can't get something. They're starting to bust everywhere right now. All right, let's go. Let's get them. I don't know what's gonna happen today. We might go over to Milton Hill Dam for a little bit. It is wintertime. I mean, this is not like prime time right now with this cold weather. But if we see them start busting up inside there again, we'll go back up there. I mean, my reel is just getting filled with ice. But this water is so warm you can kind of just dunk your eyes in the water and melt the ice off real quick, but then it'll just start all over again. I can usually pick one off here like this right here, going right in front of the barrier and just getting it down to the bottom and just slow roll it. I usually pick a couple up every time I come out here. These fish might just be hugging the bottom. There's one right there by the boat, guys. What do we got? That's a baby striper. Yep. I got one. We got our first striper of the day. Check him out. Oh, dude, they're busting right behind me, guys. Check him out. All right, bye. Big ones are busting right behind me. Dude, those were big ones. Those were bigger stripes. Got to get my buddy over here. My buddy Coda's out here with me again today. It's been tough fishing this morning. That was the first baby striper right there of the day. But those were some big ones right behind me. Right when I let that fish go, they started busting right behind my boat. They're just starting to bust, guys. Shattered, getting chased everywhere right now in this 20-degree water. Well, the water's not 20 degrees, it's 20 degrees outside. And at this steam plant, it's like bath water out there. And I didn't see any of the stripers busting. I just saw the shad going crazy, getting chased. Oh yeah, they're right here busting on the bank, guys. Take a look at these fish. Almost look like smallmouth. Let's see what happens. See if we can't poke something. There he is. I got him. I got him in sideways. I got him in the mouth and the side. That's a little largemouth. Dude, it's difficult. My gears are all messed up on my reel because it's so cold out. But that's not a bad little start. I just watched him bust on the bait. On first cast, he nailed it right away. Ripped my swim bait. Oh yeah, right now you don't want to get tangles, you don't want nothing. They're gonna start busting right now. And we got the A-rig going right now, so we got a 4-inch Easy Shiner Kitech, and we got two 6-inch Divines. I got 4-inch Divines on here, and then for the teasers, I've got two 3-inch Divines. And that's my setup, and that's a bladed A-rig. And these fish are gonna start going crazy here in just a second. I haven't really seen the big stripers jumping yet, but that doesn't mean they're not down there. Oh yeah, there they go, buddy. They're starting to bust. All right, so my reel is still frozen. There's a fish. Fish on! That's a striper. That's a stripe. Dude, my reel's freaking broken, man. I can't reel, bud. It won't reel. My reel's frozen. I can't. It won't even spin. I've got a striper on and I can't do nothing with them. There we go. My reel was completely frozen. Holy crap, dude. It's a big fish too. That's a big fish too, buddy. Yeah. He's going underneath. I gotta go down. Or maybe I shouldn't. Holy shit, that's a big fish. That's a big one. He's all the way up underneath there right now. No, he was all the way where you're at, right out in front, out in the middle. Oh my God, dude. It's a big fish. That's a good one. Dude, this is so difficult with a reel that doesn't work. God dang. Is he gonna jump? If I have him in the mouth, this is a big fish. Oh God. Dude, my arm's worn out from one fish. He's coming in. I got him in the face. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Is this just a giant? What is this? Yep. It's a good one. Yeah, that's a big one. That's a giant. That's a huge fish. Oh, that's a toad. That's a toad, dude. My goodness. Oh, guys, look at this giant. That thing is a freaking hoss. Look at the size of that tank. My goodness. That is a freaking giant. We're gonna get a release on this girl. That thing is a giant. Holy crap. That thing wore my arm out. Alright, she gone. That was a tank. Absolutely hammered that A-rig. Wanted the middle bait, wanted that 4-inch Kitech Easy Shiner on there. And look at that, it jacked my rig all up. I mean, that rig is jacked up. Look at that thing. Let's catch another one. Hopefully there's a few more out there willing to bite right now. Because it's hard fishing this morning, guys. Let me tell you right now, it's freezing out here. I watched a few of them busting this morning, but they didn't have like any kind of feeding frenzy or anything like they have been in the past. So we're just kind of blind casting all over the place. I like to know right where they're at. They are like my favorite fish, the way they bite. This one hard thunk. Like they mean it when they hit it. There's like no other fish in here in Tennessee that bites like a striper. Sometimes they'll just rip the rod right out of your hand almost. We just got to locate a random striper swimming by, because they're not busting. We can't see what. Oh, there's one. Well, that doesn't feel like a giant fish, but it could be a decent one. That's just a schoolie. That's just a baby striper. The other one I caught was like a 20-pounder. This thing's a dink. This guy's not even 2 pounds. Well, that's number 3 today. Got the hat trick. Sweet. Maybe we can pick up a few more. Oh, right on the bank, dude. Yeah, dude, he came up at the rock. Look at that, my reel's working. That was so cool. I hope I got that. He's a little better than a schoolie. Oh yeah, that's not a bad fish either. Let's get him in. That's awesome. I'll take him. That's way better than a schoolie. Oh yeah. Check him out, guys. It's a nice little fish. It's a little bit better than a little schoolie, but still pretty close to one. But that's a nice little fish right there. That was a horrible release. I apologize. Holy cow, they're still biting. My first 2 years striper fishing, it was here in Tennessee, it was just using big swim baits, just a big old like 1.5 ounce jig head with a big old 5-6 inch swim bait on there. And I caught some giants, but as far as numbers, man, you catch big ones and numbers on A-rigs. Especially when the bite's tough. You catch more fish on this A-rig than you would a regular swim bait. All right, we're gonna toss around the 6 cents panorama. Got him. Panorama. That's like the 4th cast of my panorama. Little smallie. Nope, little spotted. Little spotted bass on the panorama. All I did was put it on a screw lock jig head. It was like an 1/8 ounce screw lock. I just hooked it up just like this. Little panorama action. Caught one real quick with it. All right guys, so today I'm just using my St. Croix. I'm using my Bass X 7.4 heavy fast action. I've got 20-pound P-line fluorocarbon on here. I'm using my Shimano Corrado, and that's a 7.4. I'd like to actually use something a little bit slower than this for throwing A-rigs. Something a little bit slower, but this works fine. You can slow it down just as well with this. It's no big deal. But this is my setup right now that I'm using. I just got this new St. Croix. I'm loving it. I got to fight one big striper today on it, and that was a lot of fun. I like that heavy action, heavy fast for throwing A-rigs. The first few times I came out here, I was using my medium heavy, like my smallmouth, largemouth rods, and I mean, I caught a ton of stripers on them, but it was just a struggle getting them in because they were just dogging me with those smaller rods. And now I felt more confident using this heavy with these stripers, and it's a lot better throwing this with a little bit longer of a rod, stiffer rod to throw these A-rigs all day long, so your rod's not flexing on you all day. This is right where I caught that little one, and it's like 10-12 foot deep out here in front. Get him, buddy. What do we got? That's a good largemouth, buddy. That's a fatty. Nice. Oh, there's one. I was watching my buddy bring his fish in. Oh yeah, these are big largemouth, dude. Oh yeah. Yeah, buddy. I was watching Coda back here get his big bass in, and I turn around and look at him and I get hammered. They're in here feeding on these shad. I'll do this all day. Oh yeah, dude, that's a chunk. Look at these quality largies right here. I think I got your twin. Probably. Look at them, they're about the same size. That's nice little chunk. There she goes. I want to thank everybody for watching. It wasn't the best day, but we did caught a few fish, got one big striper, got some decent largemouth, a bunch of baby stripers. So it wasn't on fire like the last 2 times I've been out, but it was a lot of fun just getting back out here. I'm usually only out once a week right now because it just gets dark after work. I can't really go out during the week. So I just pretty much have to wait for the weekend to get these fish. So we at least got some on the board today, and I'll be back out maybe tomorrow. I might be doing some trout fishing tomorrow. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys later.